feeling stiff from the pain that be sitting in my chest like it's in the inside of all of our people. Tendencies are always getting lost in the 7 deadly seas. Sins, I mean, it's a centerpiece. Slithering, call that the feeling. It's a combination of hate and hope encrypted inside of our brains. And it's insane that we don't just listen to all our superiors and all our visions. The signs that we've been gifting to us can also be given, but trust that its conception of love is also missing. It's miserable where we tippy-toe round one's opinion just so we don't see nobody harmed. The body's hard for all the shit we try to conquer. Man, fuck that, been respected for too long. For what? A couple checks and an honored buck so I can go and catch that shit and get it taken. Now it's gone for what? All of them kids who be bleeding and screaming, wishing for these chains to release. What is the motherfucking meaning?
What's the sound of freedom? What's the sound of freedom? What's the sound of freedom? Sound of freedom. Sound of freedom. What's the sound when these chains are released?
Moments capturing and dividing like mathematicians. I'm trying to act omniscient, but lies they swarming and making our minds swollen as if there's caps of venom in all actuality. We done lost our humanity. All these thoughts from my gallery gon' be swept in up out of the existence like a way I will be. All these lines are just a tribute to the philosophy we refuse and never stuck by. Left alone like an action figure. Now this is a mass decision. Let's decide. Drake ain't the only one participating in this genocide. Snatching kids, passing them back and forth like them adjectives. The thought of these kids getting strapped to the mattresses while a grown man handling them. Tell me how the fuck we gon' handle it, man? Round up the troops, gather the families through this casual tragedy. Disaster is what I think should much rather be shown. Enough is enough, I'm done with these busters. Bust a motherfucker who thinking any of this is right. Let it ignite, fuck I'm done with this. But I've been letting anger sit like hunger sits for hundreds of kids. The fuck is this? Fuck is this?
Wait a minute.
These crystals on my neck shine, complex rhymes like getting caught in headlocks. Boy, you ain't got the dead sight to see that alter ego eating most our people spare hoe. You ain't gotta be spiritual to see that the devil's planting the seeds inside our skulls. The bulbs clicking for those star seeds, rainbow and indigo children. You gotta be willing, no I'm not God, just your guidance to healing. Hope that you hear it, hope that you feel it, hope that you feel it, hope that you kill it one day with the way that you pave roads. Creativity's a long lasting love that will last until you're old and gray though. I will be breaking both my ankles, tear my eyes, rip out my flesh in seconds for the kids that don't have nothing except the name, except the fate. The fact that this is happening explains what's happening the next to 8 years. The fear, half of this fear is massive here, this new earth. Most people asking for the proof first, but don't you know you gotta know you stare. So please keep your peerness, please keep your awareness clear. Keep clear from motherfuckers over here. Word up, words don't mean everything, you gotta understand, gotta remember that. And when you try and find a way out, and when you try and find a way out, and when you try and find a way out, and when you try and find a way out, and when you try and find a way out, and when you try and find a way out, and when you try and find a way out, you gotta understand your ecstasy. Gotta understand your ecstasy. You gotta understand your love, let it